Hello, you've reached Philip Ward. I just want to thank you for giving me a call and being a part of this project. Feel free to say whatever you'd like. Thanks.
Philip, the phone hung up before I got to finish one thing my grandpa told me in the last, I talked for like 3 minutes and it hung up, but anyways, besides the point. My grandpa lost his battle to cancer this November. Hillbilly from Kentucky with a 6th grade education. And one thing he told me was tomorrow will worry about itself. And I hope somebody can get something out of that. So thanks, Philip.
Hey, from bro to bro, I just want to say I hope you're winning all the battles that we don't talk about. I hope that one day you'll realize that you were always good enough. I hope that one day you'll realize that you're meant to be here. I hope that one day you realize that everything happens for a reason. But until you do, I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. And I'm so proud of you, and I love you with every bit of my heart. And I'm so sorry that you have to go through what you're going through. But please stay alive, please stay strong, and please don't forget that I'll always listen. I love you.
I moved 700 miles away from home like 2 years ago, and I today just dread calling my family because I know my mom has fucked everything up because she's an addict and she's a really big piece of shit, and it hurts hearing that she's still fucking up everyone's lives even after both her kids have cut her off. And you'd think somebody would change after both your kids cut you off, after your mom cuts you off, after your sister cuts you off. But, no, some people just don't get it, and, she's just getting worse. And I just want to scream in her face and tell her how fucked up she is, but people like that, they don't listen, and they never will, so you just be kind of yelling at a brick wall. It just really sucks, and I feel like I have a pit in my stomach, and I just can't do anything about it because I'm 700 miles away, and even if I did say something to her, she wouldn't listen to a word I say.
Hey Philip, hope you're doing well. I'm 19. I've been doing pretty well so far. But just been hitting a couple roadblocks, I guess. Graduating high school. I have a job right now, which is good. I've been working that mostly. I've been in the success of achieving new things as becoming an adult. It gets a little scary and a little lonely, even with your family. I'm just close to getting my first car, which I'm super excited about. But there's someone I used to know, not too long ago, but I still think of him every achievement I get. I think about sending them a picture, or mailing them a letter. But due to things that we sorted out a while ago, I just can't do that. But I know we left on good terms. So I just struggle sometimes figuring out on, how can I let them know I'm still thinking about them? Or asking them how they're doing. I don't know if it's selfish, but anytime I find something interesting that I'm able to do or that I like, even if I see something that I like, I want to send it to them or show them, talk to them about them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll keep trucking on. Thank you.
Um, I was raised in a Mormon family, LDS, and I think it's ruined me just because I was raised in this belief, and now that I'm older, I'm trying to find my own faith. I don't think there's like any way I can go back because it's so indoctrinated in me. Every time I look at it, I know it's just, I don't believe in it. But anytime I try to believe in anything else, I just get this dreading feeling that I'm failing and I'm going to be damned for it.
Hi, Sarah. I am leaving you this message, my best friend for over 10 years, who is pushing me away again. I've noticed anytime things might change in my life, like a new boyfriend and things get serious, or the times I've almost been able to purchase a home or make a major job change, you're convinced every time I'm going to leave you behind, and you start to preemptively push me away. And you can say and do some pretty hurtful things when you're in this state, and it always passes if I can just sort of weather the storm. And I work really hard to reassure you, to make you feel loved, and to know and I know it's not all about me, but it's a reaction that you have based in your trauma and other mental factors from your childhood and past. But this last time around, when you stopped talking to me and you planned your birthday with our friends and nobody told me, I think this might be the last time I can do this. I know you're already moving past it and you're pretending it didn't happen and even like fake planned it with me following after you saw the look on my face. And I don't want to fight. So I can't tell you to your face, but I'm going to move to New Orleans and I'm not coming back. And I'm sorry I couldn't give you enough to ever feel secure in our friendship.
Hello. I didn't really know what to say coming into this. I just know that unfortunately I've had a bad day or a really bad couple of months, and I'm losing my shit. I lost someone that I loved. They got killed recently. I lost a friend that died from cancer. I lost friends that I don't even know what I did to them. I don't know what love is. Not even my own family can tell me what that is or show it. I don't have a job right now. So in this economy, I don't know, it's just being broke right now is just not the best. And yeah, I'm just tired. I'm really tired. And hopefully this bad wave of grief and sadness just goes away one day. One day I'll find friends. One day I'll find love. One day I'll have millions in my pocket. One day I wouldn't have to stress or be sad anymore. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Michael, and this is the second voicemail I left actually. But I don't know, I'm just really confused on what to do in my life, you know. I've had so much happen to me. I've seen things that no kid should ever have to see, you know. And I've heard things no child should ever have to hear. You know, I mean, my parents split this past year.
grandma died. All my friends left me. I just don't know what to do. Everyone says it's going to get better, and it's like, oh, it's worth the wait, but it's like I've been waiting for so long, you know? I just don't know when it's going to get better.
It took me a little while to figure out that just because you don't have a significant other doesn't mean you're lonely. And I can sit here and I can thank every individual person in my life who's been there for me through my wins, my losses, my hard times, my good times. But it's a lot of work. So for anybody who's listening, anybody who worries about finding a significant other, just remember that you're not alone. And as corny as it is, the phrase, you find them when you least expect it, is true. Keep your head up. Love is meant for you.
Hey, Philip. My name is Kate. I'm 30 years old. I just spent an hour going through your podcasts and your videos to try to find a voicemail I would have left in late 2022 or early 2023, and I found it. And I just wanted to say thank you for keeping that alive for me. I had a lot of hope when I left it. Things were not going well for me in Philly, so I had taken a job to move to Nashville. And when I got to Nashville, things got worse. One of my best friends ended up hanging herself within 2 months of me living there. And then I was in an active shooting a couple months later. And it was like the epitome of like grass is greener on the other side, right? And in the voicemail I left you, I talked about how Philly was a nightmare, but I couldn't stop thinking about, like, while I was in Nashville, I couldn't stop thinking about how there's nowhere else I would rather be besides Philly. And I came back home. And I got here a year ago, but it's been a lot of shit happened this past year too, and it's been a process to feel like I'm coming back home to myself. But thank you for eternalizing a clip of my voice having hope on the internet, because these days I really needed it. So thank you.
Hey, Philip. I think it's been, I've honestly lost track, but I think it's been almost 2 years now since my dad died. And I still don't know how I feel about it. We're still getting rid of stuff that he had. But, you know, I still find myself trying to smell his clothes, to get his scent. And you can tell it's just fading away. And it just makes me really upset. I think my psychiatrist is the only one that's genuinely acknowledged that I've been through trauma when I watched my dad die. And I don't think anyone else sees that and understands that. And I really haven't had anybody to support me. And I just feel so alone. And even though I'm on medications, I still don't feel better. And I don't know what's wrong with me. I just really want someone to hold me and hug me and tell me I'm gonna be okay. Because I really don't feel like I'm gonna be okay. And I don't know if I ever will. And that idea scares me a lot.
I think I'm friends.
Hey Philip, I've been taking driver's ed, and I not finished the class, but um, completed today's stuff in just under an hour. Um, so that's pretty cool. That was the fastest I've ever done that, and I'm pretty proud of myself. Yeah.
Yo, I ain't even gonna cap. I just let out the biggest fart in my life. Like, it sounded like a car that has like over 100,000 miles on it, trying to start on a desert. That's what it sounded like, and it was loud as like an engine turbine, like the ones at the airport. It was so loud. Like, I'm surprised that no one stopped on the highway and just ran away because they thought it would be a gunshot. But, yeah, that's what I have to say. That's all I have to say. Bye-bye.
Hi, Anushka, I'm very good day to you, Mayo. Thank you. Hello, Anu, zanim teki, kana zayje. Barishli tan, unde que saleu. Muito veno bo. No. Muito veno boi bazalau, não. Que foi? Okay. Zalim vele barishli. Deve já não tem. Kai Uita frangulum. Zatana shil tara. Many Jenny Vore Sala. No. Okay. Dalo. Dalo say I'm Konamakaki Salao. Chisty. That is a video Gunamanen. Okay. I'm biking, but I just thought I'd call you real quick before. Yeah. No, I'm okay. No, it's fine. Vinny, the letters in it that like, Tommy, like, is it a 30 days? Is it under 10? Don't like, is there even a picture? You know that. Okay. Love you. Bye. Bye. Love you.
Hey, this is a message for Alice. I would like to thank you that I met you. It might be some kind of unexpected, but also granted. Appreciated. And those things, had you took care about me, did nobody, like, so well. I haven't ever felt in my life. And I just wanted to say thank you for being a part of my life. Although we are just friends, but it still means a lot of me because of how we are hanging out and meeting each other at my place, for example. I just really want to thank you that you're here with me, and I just want to say that you're a miracle in my life, I could say. A big gift maybe from God. A gift from God that I got. And I really appreciate it. And I hope that our friendship will last for long. I'm just really happy that we met each other. Thank you.
Hey, Philip.
I broke up with my ex about a year ago today, and in that time, I've become a worse person than I've ever been. I've, tried to start things with a half a dozen different girls, and it never ends up the same. It always ends up the same. It's just me denying them because I don't think I can ever love someone the same. And it's turning me into a horrible person. I don't know if I'll ever be able to fix myself again. But thank you for doing this.
I just want to call this and I was just get some stuff off my chest. I worry a lot. I worry. My girlfriend leaves for college in about a year, and it scares me because I really want to be able to marry this girl if it's in God's will for me. Long distance sucks, as I've known from my last relationship. I love her to bits and pieces, and just scared. I just pray and hope that everything goes all right, and I can have a long-lasting future with her.
Good morning, or wherever you are. Little quick reminder, you matter. Yeah, you matter more than you know. Suicide isn't the way, nor is self-harm. You matter. If you need mental help, seek a trusted adult or yeah, I don't know. You matter.
Hi. I have a confession to make. I haven't cried in a long time. Like, genuinely. A physical, emotional cry. And I would start to think that there was something wrong with me because I was going through so much and so much pressure and stress. And recently, my dog passed and I didn't even cry. I was just convinced that I was screwed up. But then I actually cried. A proper, emotional, snot-faced cry. And it was the stupidest thing. I was watching the video, and the entire video was someone asking if another person was okay. And when they responded, yeah. And then they said, do you want a hug? Because they were obviously lying. And they said, paused for a minute and said, yeah. And it made me realize how if I needed a hug, I didn't really have anyone I could turn to. And that's what made me cry. That's what pushed me over the edge. I don't know why. And I don't know what's wrong with me. So yeah. That's it. Bye, I guess.
This is so hard. I want to be sober so bad. It started off as just partying, and I just, at this point, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. It's so hard. And I need to say, just take it one day at a time. And I'm like, I don't even know how to get through today. I just want to know how do people do it? Like, how do you do it? I can't put it down. I feel like it's aging me. I feel like it's just affecting me so much. I just want someone to just help me.
Hey, I've never really told anyone this, but I've been passively suicidal since I was like 13. I just turned 29. The main reason keeping me here is I don't want someone to find me. I don't want to put someone through that trauma. And then there was this one moment, this one person that really made me feel alive, but they hate me now. So that's that's okay. I gotta be okay with that. Yeah. I'll keep trying. See what happens. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you back to you, man. Pretty cool project. Yes. I guess I'm just tired. Tired of the hate. It is so damn annoying. The people who hate for so little. The people who hate for a political standpoint. The people who hate you for believing in a God, for not believing in a God. Sexual orientation, for no sexual orientation. It's just constant hate. It's foolish to think a little voice message while I do something. But you know what? I don't care. Because I like believing, doing everything you can to just be a better person. A better person you were a year ago, last month, yesterday, a few minutes ago. That strive to be someone who's actually strong enough to be kind. To help those he cares about, the ones that he just met. That idea just brings me enough joy to keep going. So yeah, go outside, do something nice. A stranger, a friend, a family member, something nice. It doesn't matter how small it is, it's something nice. Because I believe there's more better than good. I mean, there's more, my bad. There's more good than bad out there.
Hey, Philip. I'm with one of my friends right now. And sometimes it's kind of crazy to think that some of the things that we've gone through, that we're still around each other. But there's always going to be people that are going to be there for you like that, even if you don't understand why. Because even they don't understand why, they just care. Or maybe maybe someday other people will appreciate that more. But they don't have to need to know why they care for somebody, and they just do it. Why everybody overthinks. I think maybe I'll share this number with my friend so he can share what he thinks. So, thanks.
I think I won. Like I'm 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 watching The Notebook with him, and every single time that chick plays the piano, he's like, "Oh my gosh, holy moly!" Cause he plays. And honestly, I think that's kind of hot. But like, life is going so well right now, and it's really scary. But I'm just gonna be along for the ride, and hope it works out. I really hope it does.
I have this aching feeling of being seen, of wanting to be seen and understood. I have people that love me, but I want people to see life in the poetic landscape that I see it in. I feel everything deeply. I have a strong urge to live, to experience everything in life, and no one seems to see that beauty that I see or get at that excitement that I do. It's very lonely. I don't know how to describe it. Is there anyone else that feels that lust for life, I guess? Okay, thanks. Bye.
You know, I don't think people really understand what it means to live their dream life, because you don't really understand the meaning of a dream life without acknowledging that you are alive. For me, I have been struggling deeply with understanding what a dream life is. And everyone always wants the fancy cars and the big mansions, but really just being alive is your dream life. You don't really understand that until you've actually seen it, and I don't think anyone will ever understand it, but there's things out there that you will never understand and you can't understand, but trying is always going to be the best part, and that's really it, you know? Thank you.
All right. Here's something real. I'm 18 years old. I'm a freshman in college right now. I'm sitting in my car right now, drunk as shit. Obviously, I'm not driving. I'm depressed. I don't know how to feel. My fucking friend group sucks. I feel like I'm unwanted. And I feel like I'm a bother to them. To the girl I wanted, I saw you walking with my fucking neighbor after going on a date with them, as I was walking out of my dorm, and you knew. I don't know how to feel, and that's why I drink tonight, and that's why I am drunk right now in my car, and I drank alone. I am surprised that the campus security didn't come and get me. And I am also surprised that no one has called or texted me on where I was. Not even my parents called or texted me, which is understandable, but like friends, my fucking roommate. Now I'm just trying to figure out, man, I'm just fucking unwanted. It's like I could disappear tomorrow and no one would care. So, post this one and see how everyone will feel about this. I feel like some people would relate to this.
It's not that easy anymore. It's not easy believing yourself when you tell yourself that it's going to be okay. I guess now it's just become a habit of saying, I know, when people tell you that it's going to be okay. These past couple of days, they've been pretty dark. Every night I think about just ending it. And I have friends I can reach out to, but I don't want to bother them. I don't want to be a burden to them and just bug them. I'd rather just keep it to myself. I just want to genuinely hear that it's going to be okay. And believe it.
Honestly, I don't know if I was essayed. I don't know. It was literally my boss, and, you know, I was 17 and he was 25, and, you know, I don't know if I liked him or not, because honestly, I don't know, I think I was just forcing myself to like him, to be liked. So, I don't know if I was essayed or not. You know, he would always ask me, you know, you should always take good pictures, like, you look so good. And, you know, that's how I've always been perceived through my life, and I don't get it. You know, I really don't understand why people have to be like that. I just want to be loved, like, in a way where someone can just hold me and not be like, oh, your body looks amazing, or, you know. And then they all get gushed up, and then I just end up being sad, and, you know, I feel like I don't have a purpose in life. You know, I'm about to turn 18 in like 3 days, and, you know, I don't know how to react to anything at this point. So, yeah.
Hey. I just needed someone to hold some space with me. I'm really fucking sad, man. Like, I've been through breakups, right? I've felt some pain. I feel like all that pain was like fake pain. Like, that wasn't real at this point, because now that she's not around anymore, everything feels pointless. Like, I can't even taste my food. Like, it's just... Nothing feels real without her around. It's like she made me feel... I don't know. I don't feel real anymore without her. I know I should feel real on my own, but... Man, I miss her. I miss her so bad. And then everything feels pointless. Because I don't have anybody to talk to about the things that make me happy. And then now I'm at the stoplight and there's a homeless guy next to me and his dog, and I feel like I'm complaining about nothing, because nothing's really... I should be fine, right? I should be fine. but I'm not fine. Thanks for holding space with me.
I remember 2 years ago, I went out for New Year's with some friends, and we were at like a friend of a friend's apartment party or whatever, and we'd all had a bit to drink at that point. It was past New Year's, like midnight, and one of my friends like started puking or whatever, so we had to leave, and we couldn't get an Uber or anything. It was just crazy. And my college does this thing where if you call a number, there's like, they'll send a car to pick you up. Pretty nice. But there was only enough seats for 3 people, so I couldn't go in with them. And the person that was like my best friend in the group, she said, just try and get another Uber. And then she just left me on the side of the road. And I wasn't like wasted, but I was pretty tipsy. And I tried to get an Uber, but I don't know, I just couldn't do it. I think I was too drunk or something. And I walked 17 minutes back to my apartment all by myself in the middle of the night and in the middle of winter. And I think my biggest regret of that night is that the next morning I didn't talk to her about it. She told me sorry a bunch of times, and she'd call me the same night to make sure I got home fine, and I just forgave her. And I don't really know why. I told myself that I was never a big New Year's resolutions person, but I told myself that I was not going to just forgive her for that. And then I just did anyway. I don't know why. I think that's one of my most pathetic moments in my life. And I'm still friends with her. She's actually my only friend right now, really, that I talk to regularly. So yeah.
The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this